Hi everyone! So on today's series, I'm going to do about a long distance relationship, which is going to be the new series for Mellowry Parfait, which I just started. So this is the first video for Mellowry Parfait. I cannot wait. Nervous still, but okay. So today's topic, we're going to see like what actually long distance relationship actually taught me. And this is going to be about my experience. I'm going to show you how it actually changed me and my partner Vincent into who we are today. So the first step is actually you became more independent. I became more independent after going through this long distance relationship, and I don't mean only just myself but also in the whole relationship. I realized that I don't need Vincent to be there 24/7 anymore, and I'm fine that he's not there with me. In the past, when I was younger, like a teenager, I always want like my partner to be there like 24/7. You know, I'll feel lonely. I need to be like wherever he goes, I want to know, okay, it's like a psycho bitch kind of feeling. But yeah, I think that's a very clingy thing. But right now I realize that I'm fine. I don't need my partner to be there always, and I feel that you can actually do a lot of things by yourself. So what I mean by that, like last time probably I just want, like, you know, if I want to get a dress, I want my partner to follow me because I don't feel, you know, I'm going alone. But right now I can do that all by myself, and I feel that I don't need him. Why would I want to drag him to like shoe shopping kind of thing, right? Why would I drag him to something that he doesn't like and he'll probably be wasting his time with me? I was just gonna do it, finish, and just come back home, and then we can do other things, you know, because time is so precious. Do you really want to spend all this like ideal time with you knowing that he's not gonna enjoy it? Because I mean, let's get real, sometimes they don't really enjoy it and they just go and waste their time just being out with you just for you picking up one dress. So yeah, I'm totally fine with it right now, and I will just do like probably groceries or any shopping I want to do. Like I just recently bought this book from Kikki.K, and I can just do it myself. Last time he would just stand outside the shop and just look at his phone, which I feel that we should be spending time to each other, and these can be just done alone. I also feel that it's okay being alone. I mean, after this thing, you know that he's not going to be there for you all the single time. Your partner is not going to be, you can call away and say, hey, can we meet at a cafe? No, because you're in a long distance relationship, and then, you know, it's not as convenient and easy anymore. So you want to do what you do, right? So you can just go to a cafe and just enjoy a good book or drink a coffee by yourself. I think it's totally fine, and I found out that I actually like spending time alone, and I didn't mind that anymore. I didn't need to go in a group. I didn't need to go with just my partner just to talk to them. I can just enjoy my me time and, you know, rejuvenate yourself. So number 2 will be quality versus quantity, because I feel that when we meet up all the time, the quality drops sometimes, and then you feel stagnant, and then you feel very bored of it. Some people, when they meet too often, they tend to be like, oh, I'm sick and tired of you, please go away kind of thing. So when you're in a long distance relationship, you tend to feel that the quality that you have, it's much more important than the quantity, because you only have such a short period of time to meet, and then you realize that, hey, we need to do all the best we can when we meet. Like, we need to do everything together, or, you know, maybe the quality of the meeting up should be as what you want. No more fighting, or even if you fight, you tend to like want to make up faster so that you can spend more quality time together. And then I feel that if you know that you're gonna go away from after a while, you tend to want to spend more time together, and then like, hey, can you put away your game for now, because you know you're gonna go away, and then like we're not gonna see each other for so long, right? So you tend to want to spend more time to each other than to be like, hey, we're just here sitting down to each other, and then like we're not doing anything. And then you know that when the person leaves, you'll be like, hey, I didn't do anything, he was just there. Like, no, that's not how it works, right? Because, you know, that's more like a companionship, but you know you're looking for a relationship which both of you will work for each other. So quality, it's better than quantity, even though you're gonna meet each other. This sounds like a very high school teenager, like, oh, I want to meet you every single day kind of thing. Even though we're doing nothing, we're gonna meet every single day, and then after that, you know, one side is gonna get bored of each other, right? Number 3 will be trust. And why do I say trust is because after spending a long distance relationship for 4 years, I realized that you really need to trust one each other. And if you don't trust one another, you feel that there's a lot of negative thoughts. And I would say that my trust was a bit shaky because I didn't like some of his friends. So like, even though they're guys, but I was still very sad. Okay, sorry about that, but yeah. But then my trust grew because in the end I realized that hey, he's just doing that, and then I shouldn't be acting like this, and then I should just trust him that he would make the right decision for all his stuff. And that really helps because in the end I'll be like, okay, he'll be doing his stuff, he's not gonna go out and cheat or going to like those Thai clubs kind of stuff, right? So I will just do my things and I'll just text him, hey, what are you gonna do later? And then he'll just tell me, oh, I'm gonna do this kind of thing. So trust is really, really important in a long distance relationship. You two must actually know that you two are working towards each other goals, and then you know that what's the end goal. Because if you realize that that person is gonna cheat, or that person is gonna do something that will break your trust, then why are you in the relationship in the first place? Because in the first place, you should be in a relationship that you know you're gonna be with the person wholeheartedly. So that's why. And this really, really helped me to gain a lot of trust in Vincent and for me, because I know that he doesn't do anything even though I'm away, and now we're happily married. So number 4 will be patience, and I really feel that after I've been in this relationship in LDR, my patience grew stronger. And patience, which actually means that I don't mind waiting for the day that I will gonna meet him again, and I will do things that I won't lose my patience when, like, for little things like small little petty things like arguments, you tend to just throw it away and just say, okay, calm down, and you just want to have a very, very good day, so that you do not want everything to go like bad vibes kind of thing. And patience is really, really useful. Patience is really, really good because how I say that, if you're impatient, you tend to feel very, very negative, and you'll be like, when is it coming? And then you have all these negative talks saying that, why is it not here? Why are you not here yet? And you just do not want that, right? When you're patient, I feel that everything will just come. You know that you're waiting for something good, and when you're waiting for something good, you know that you're gonna enjoy it at least, right? You don't come like, hey, you're impatient, and then after that you're not gonna enjoy yourself, and then you have all these negative thoughts, and then you'll be like, no good at all. Well, like example now, I realized that Vincent is not gonna come home at least for another week, so it's gonna be like 3 weeks he's gone. And because this is a business trip, I have no say in it. I can't say, hey, can you come back right now kind of thing. I know that I can't have anything to do with it. I have no saying factor. I just have to wait and just wait for him to come back and see that it's okay. I have to just be patient right now. I cannot just keep on saying, hey boss, why can't you just bring my husband back home to Singapore right now? He's in that weird mountain up in the Philippines or something like that. No, I can't do that. So it really teaches you that the patience that you're gonna have and the next meeting you're gonna have is gonna be a very fruitful one. And I think that's very nice. 5, there will be communication. And when I mean by communication is really how a lot of people talk about communication in relationship. In a long distance relationship, communication is really one of the most important things. And when I say it like that, you cannot be like, no, I'm fine. Yeah, everything is fine when it's not okay. Everything's fine. No, that's wrong. You cannot say that because you know that you're gonna put the other person in stress. And even though sometimes I do it, like but we just text stickers all the time and saying like okay, actually I'm feeling like this. It actually brings you closer because you're actually telling how each other your feelings about it. If you don't communicate, then your relationship is not gonna work. Long distance or not, it's just not gonna work because you know that communication is the most important thing in a relationship. And for a long distance relationship, communication is even stronger because you cannot just talk half baked. You need to go all the way and you need to tell how you really feel. And sometimes giving very, very vague answer or beating that bush around, it's not gonna work in a long distance relationship because you may give assumptions or you can give doubts. So clarifying or having a very clear word thought to the other person is actually one of the best way to communicate in an LDR relationship because you know that at least you're not hiding anything, or you're portraying what you actually feel, and there's no strings, you know, or tangling up or kind of thing. So number 6, it actually taught me how to live the moment and how to treasure the moment when I'm together with my partner. And this goes for a lot of other things, not only that when he's physically beside me, or when I have a call from him, or when we're text messaging, because you know, just from a call, sometimes there's time difference. So maybe he was in Switzerland and I'm in Japan, and then there's a very big time difference, and then you know that you only can talk for a short while because jet lag kind of stuff, or maybe you're not in the wake up mode yet or something. So let's just take example that your partner actually came from another country, another place to actually come to meet you, and you know that you only have this short period of time that you are kind of gonna spend with each other. So why would you want to like throw this all away and like, you know, be angry or having petty arguments for this? Because you know that you only have such a short time. He's not your next door neighbor. You're not gonna see him every single time you like, hey, can I see you now or can I see you not now, kind of thing. So you will know, you will understand that you really treasure the moment once you come together, and that, you know, spending time with each other is what you want to make memories of. You don't want to make memories of you quarreling with each other, right? That's like dumb. So it's more like, you know, you tend to live the moment with each other, and then you treasure it, and then you know that those are the memories you want to keep. So number 7 is actually prioritizing your own needs, and this is actually the last point that I wanted to say, because after being in this long distance relationship, I found out what I actually need in my life. So being with a partner 24/7 can be very, very, you know, nice and attractive, but you do realize that it's your own life too, and it's just not both of you. It's your own life, and you need to rejuvenate, and sometimes it can get very tiring. I know that, like for Vincent's case, I know after a while he'll be like, hey, I just want to do my own things, you know, is it okay that I can do my own thing? It's kind of, you know, vibe. And same for me, after being in a long distance relationship, I realized that I'm okay. I also need to do my own things. I do not really want you to be here right now, like, you know, taking this video, or like, since he's away, I shall do it right now. So you realize that you just need to do your own thing sometimes, and you want to prioritize that, and your partner will totally understand that, because, you know, even though you're away, when you're doing your own thing, I think he's totally fine. You'll totally be fine with it, and it's not like, hey, come on now, I want you to meet you now, why are you not doing that, why are you doing your own stuff without me? But you know that because of that distance, you have that all time they need before you meet again. That's why I realized that, hey, I actually need this kind of period. Like maybe I need 3 days for myself, and after that 3 days, I'm totally fine, I can meet again, kind of thing, or go out with my friends. And you realize all these little things about yourself once you're inside a LDR. So this trial that we have, I don't think it's a bad one, because after that, after 4 years, we really come together, and then we're kind of a long distance relationship right now, because he's away and he's not in Singapore all the time because of his business trip. I realized that you will really learn a lot as a person, and in your own relationship too. You tend to feel that, you know, it's okay. Y'all two can do this, and I know that y'all two will work hard together to make the relationship even better. So for all of you who's actually watching this because you're in a long distance relationship, or maybe your partner is in a business trip and then, you know, you won't meet a lot of times, or he had to fly very often, do know that this is only just temporary, and then when your next time you're gonna meet each other, it's gonna be the best time of your life. You'll treasure every single moment, and I know you can do it. And thank you for watching this video and supporting Mellowry Parfait, and I wish that you all have a very nice day.